Hello, everyone. This is Mary Hart with the Alternative Investing Movement. And today I want to talk to you about financial freedom. How do you get financial freedom? What does it mean to you? How do you determine where you are in your journey for financial freedom? So for me, financial freedom means my ability to do what I want, when I want, where I want, and with whom I want. It means that I get to dictate my schedule. If I want to travel for a month at a time, I can do that. If I want to work from 10 in the morning till 8 at night, I can do that. If I want to work from 5 in the evening till 6 in the evening, I can do that. It is really time freedom. It is buying back my time to spend the way I want it, to spend it with the people I want to spend it with, to spend it doing the things I want to do. That to me is the definition of financial freedom. What's your definition of financial freedom? What is it that you would like to do with your time? How would you buy your time back if you could? We all have the same 168 hours a week to allocate our time to. That's all the time we have, 168 hours a week. If you take 56 of those hours away for sleeping, 8 hours a night, and that leaves you with, well, I don't know what the math is, but we'll go through the whole list and I'll do the math. So let's say you start with 168. You take 56 hours out a week to sleep. You take 21 hours out a week to prepare your food, cook your food, eat your food, clean up for your food. You take 7 hours a week out for personal grooming or hygiene. You take 40 hours a week out working for someone else. What do you have left? You have about 44 hours or 6.3 hours a day to do everything else you need to do or want to do. You have 6.3 hours in a 24-hour period to spend time with your spouse, your children, to go exercise, to go grocery shopping, to read, to watch a movie, take a hike, all those other things. You only have 6.3 hours a day. And if you're working for someone else, you only probably have 2 to 3 weeks of vacation time a year. And some companies even dictate to you how you take that vacation time. I knew a guy once who only got 2 weeks off a year. He worked for corporate America, and it was dictated to him that he had to take 1 week off at July 4th and 1 week off over the Christmas holiday. And that was all he got. That was the only time he could travel, and he could only travel for 2 weeks a year. That seems pretty limiting to me. So what's your definition of financial freedom? What would you do if you could buy your time back? What does that look like? And for every person, that's going to be different. If you are very content, it's your idea of a fantasy to live in a cabin in the middle of the woods by a beautiful little pond and you don't spend much money, your definition of financial freedom might be much different than the person whose definition is buying a private jet and traveling 6 months of the year and doing, driving a fancy car and eating out 7 nights a week. So those two people's financial freedom could be very, very different. What's your definition of financial freedom? And how do you know what kind of money you need to have coming in on a regular basis to achieve that financial freedom? Well, you should pencil out your personal freedom number, your personal financial freedom number. How do you get to that number? Well, first of all, you have to figure out what you spend on a weekly or monthly basis just to pay your bills, to live the current lifestyle that you have. What does that look like per week, per month? Let's do it on a monthly basis. What does it cost you just to live in your current lifestyle for a month? If you wanted to live a different lifestyle, how much income would you need to add every month to live the lifestyle to which you would like to become accustomed? So add those two numbers together, the amount that you have to pay for your monthly bills, plus the amount of money each month that would allow you to live the lifestyle you want to live. When you add those together, multiply by 12. That gives you how much it would cost you a year to live the lifestyle you want to live. Now, the money that you have to spend on that lifestyle is after taxes. So you have to gross up that number by the income tax bracket that you're in or would be in. So for easy math, let's just say that you were in a 30% income tax bracket and you wanted $100,000 in income per year after taxes to pay for your lifestyle. You would have to multiply that $100,000 by 1.3 or gross it up by 30%. So you would need $130,000 to fund $100,000 net income to support your lifestyle. So determine your personal financial freedom number. And then in future videos, we'll talk about how you can work towards hitting that number so that you have financial freedom or time freedom. You can buy your time back to spend the way you want to spend, not the way someone else tells you you should spend it. Hope this has been helpful. Have a great day.